Hello, I'm Frank Hanaway. Welcome to Big Journey, Small Steps. Well, freedom is a big topic in my household with me and my friends. I try to give my mother as much freedom as she can handle safely. And sometimes to find that out, you go a little bit beyond safe, like we did when she broke her arm. But everything that I've seen with my mom that's gotten taken away from her, like driving, we've had a dip. Or even me taking over the medications or whatever it is. And it's not that she doesn't realize that needs to happen, but it's discouraging to her because she's lost one more thing that to my mother, you are what you do, or that's the impression I get. I shouldn't speak for my mother, but so when she's unable to do things, she doesn't feel like a whole person. She wants to be helping people and waiting on people, and her ability to do that is now pretty limited. To my dog Sita, freedom means that she gets to get off the lead, and now I've found a place to take her every day where she can run around some fairly safely. The other day, it's down by the river, and she jumped in the river. And she was fine for a while. My dear friend was here from Atlanta, and we watched her swimming around in a circle, biting the river, which means she took on a lot of water. And she got worn out, and she started to drift out. I had to go in the river and pull my dog out. Anyway, it was hysterical, actually. I came home dripping wet, covered with sand, in typical Florida tradition. But the freedom that I'm interested in having is being free from my attachments and my aversions to things. In other words, being free from my opinions about things, being free from preconceived ideas. My dog is over there snorting and making noises. If you hear that, I apologize, but at least she's not barking. So what I'm trying to say is a lot of the choices that I've always made in my life have been because I had such a major attraction to something or a major aversion from something, and that colors the decision you make, and it limits the amount of freedom you have. I'll give you an example. Say your doctor says you need to eat more asparagus, but you hate asparagus, and you just can't bring yourself to do what the doctor wants. You're not free to make the choice that will help you. I think that's a fair example. So one of the things I'm doing is trying to get more open about and trying to decide which things do I really need to make a decision about, or what things am I fine with somebody else making a decision about, and how can I act in perfect freedom. And it looks like what I have to do is give up self-will. And I'm ready to do that, but it's very painful. The other day, just as I was ending my meditation, I realized I need to make a commitment to be cheerful with my mom, which is hard because I have to play the stern parent a lot of the time. But parents are sweet to their kids, and I can be sweet to my mother. I have to be so emphatic with her sometimes. I can tell she's not listening to me, and I have to get her attention, but I need to do it more as a kind of joke. I think she'd take it better. And I could kid her into giving me her attention. I bet it would work a lot better. So that's one of the ways I'm learning to be free. What would help you to be free in your life? Thank you so very much for spending time with me. I'm sorry this video was a little late, but I've had out-of-town company, and the first one I made just was terrible. So, as I always do, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you peace and joy.